Here is everything we got done in day 4 of opening a business in 2026. That's right, I'm officially changing the name of the series. I'm taking away the 2025 part because I think it is a tongue twister every single time I try and say it. And truth be told, our goal is to have this place open for the new year, 2026. So even though we're working on it right now, it truly is a 2026 business endeavor. Okay, long before we were part of this building that we're renting, it had flooded. And when it flooded, the people who either used to own it or rent it or whatever the heck they were doing decided that they were just going to cut out all the bottom of the drywall. That, on top of all the shoddy drywall work everywhere, just made it an obvious answer to just cover up the bottom of the drywall with something stronger. Also, here's a hint, the type of business that we're doing does make sense to cover up the bottom of the drywall with something stronger than just drywall. Maybe that'll give you guys a hint on what we're actually going to be doing. Anyways, thank you to my wife for helping clean up throughout this whole process, and my 2 daughters who are great helpers. So I just glued it to the wall because there's not studs everywhere and I didn't want to strap out the entire wall. So hey, a little bit of power grab, that stuff is awesome. I had a bunch left over. We're trying to keep this project cheap. So that's what I went ahead and did. I finished this wall today, as well as a little corner wall renovation that I was working on in the previous video. If you guys look at my video on how to do the electrical wiring hack, that's the wall that I ended up taking out a little kind of, I don't know, not a knee wall, but just a freestanding weird wall that wasn't even really ever attached correctly. So I took the whole thing out and redid a little bit of drywall there. So yes, there's a little bit of drywall to do, but here's how it ended up. So I think that turned out pretty nice. After we finished up all the woodwork, we moved over to painting, and I just went in with a whiz roller. Caitlin was cutting in the entire time. Here's a hack for you guys if you want to save money on paint and not pay $60 to $90 per gallon. Go to your local hardware store, ask them for the oops paint. That's the stuff that gets returned. We just mixed 2 gallons of white with 2 gallons of light gray. Shout out to my wife here. She's painting with our daughter sleeping on her back. Then the final thing I worked on was changing out the bathroom light, which made a huge mess. See you next time.